Hi, I'm Matt Strollo with RV1 Superstores. I'm here to go over the all-new and exciting Jayco Alante. Starting off at the front of the coach, there's so many features this year that makes it just 10 times better the coach of anything else in this price point. Right off the bat, right when you look at the coach, you're going to notice a partial painted front cap. This is an exclusive because never before did Jayco actually put a partial painted front cap on a unit in this price point ever. Not just Jayco, but anyone else in the industry. That's phenomenal. Look at the job that they did with this painted cap. They just did a phenomenal job with the lines, nice, clean look, and that's actually right on a one-piece molded fiberglass front cap. So you're gonna get no leaks whatsoever. A lot of brands are actually just a laminated front cap, and a lot of times you'll get deterioration, delamination. You're not gonna get that with the brand new Alante. That's amazing, that's Jayco. Going right up to this windshield is just amazing. It's more or less your IMAX view to America. It's actually 120 inches wide. Most brands in this price point are only 96 to 100 inch wide windshields. This is actually 120 inches. That's amazing. You're gonna get better visibility, more clarity, and it's just a safer drive all the way around. On top of that, what they actually do is they put oversized windshield wipers on the coach as well. A lot of brands in this price point, this is another area where they skimp down. A lot of brands will just put windshield wipers about half the size. What good is a nice big windshield if you can't wipe it clean when it rains? Jayco, they think of everything. Massive windshield wipers for the massive 120 inch windshield. That's amazing. Right up top here, you actually have a massive side mirror, but it's actually doubles as a side camera as well. So you actually have infrared side cameras integrated into your side mirror, which is amazing. That's standard, comes with it at that super low price. The other nice feature here at the entry door, when you open the door itself, then open the screen, it actually has a 2-tier automatic power step. It just makes that transition much easier. Jayco thinks of everything. Down at the bottom here to the left of the door, you're gonna notice an emblem. It actually says J-Ride. That's a Jayco exclusive. This is amazing. This unit is equipped with a Jayco J-Ride handling package. It actually has 4 components to it. It actually comes standard with jounce bumpers. Most brands don't put jounce bumpers on their Class A motor coaches quite like they do here. That's going to take away all the porpoising and the wandering that you'll get in other coaches. The Jayco J-Ride actually has jounce bumpers on the front and the back, so it's going to take that wandering and the porpoising out of the drive. It's going to stay nice and steady the way it's supposed to go for years to come. Second, they also put a computerized balanced drive shaft. That's going to take all the shimmy and shake out of the coach. Most brands, they skip that step. You get a lot of shaking, a lot of rattling in the coach, not with the Jayco J-Ride. The third component is actually front and rear stabilizer bars. Most brands skip that as well, not the Jayco, not the J-Ride handling package. On top of that, you're also going to pick up upgraded sack shocks, which is amazing. That's going to absorb a lot of the road noise and the vibration on this coach and make it the quietest riding, best handling coach on the market today, period. They can actually offer the industry best 2-year warranty. Most brands are only going to give you a 1-year warranty, not Jayco. They actually have the leading warranty in the industry. That's a 2-year exclusive Jayco warranty that gives you 2 full camping seasons of coverage. That's absolutely amazing. Most brands, you take it out for the summer, you put it away when the winter time comes, and you take the RV out, you don't have a warranty left. That's not the case with Jayco. That's amazing. That's a phenomenal investment. Swinging on down. Wow, this is amazing. Look at the baggage doors here. They actually have a side hinge. It's a piano style hinge, a very substantial baggage door. So it's easy to get things in and out of the coach. You also have an LED light inside. This is made of rotocast. Most brands in this price point just put cheap metal or carpeting in here, very hard to clean. It deteriorates and it molds, not the rotocast material. It's a one-piece material. You can spray it out with a hose, wipe it down with a towel, and it's gonna stay fresh for years to come. That goes all the way through. I don't know if you can get a picture of that, but it goes all the way through to the other side. That's absolutely amazing. Lawn chairs, tables, you can bring it all with the Jayco Alante. Coming on up, I just want to go over the resilient exterior of this unit. It actually comes with a Lamelux gel coat. You can kind of get a good look of the shimmy and shine of this coach. A lot of brands just put a cheap Fi-line on the exterior sidewall, not the Jayco Alante. It actually has a Lamelux 1000, so you can't see the fibers. It's more or less a gel coat on the coach. Usually this would cost maybe upwards of $3,000 on other brands. A lot of brands will skip that. Not the Jayco Alante. They give it to you at that super, super low price. This particular unit is the 31V, so it's a 31 footer. We actually already opened up the one big compartment. This second one is another pass-through storage compartment. I can't believe it. There's some 40-foot motorhomes that can't give you that much storage. Up here, you're gonna have your large hot water heater. It's gas and electric, and it's a DSI, so that stands for direct spark ignition. So you can just one touch light it up inside, and you got hot water for days. Coming on over to the next compartment, this is where your propane tank is, and then this actually has a MORryde metal slide tray for your battery. A lot of brands will put it inside in really awkward areas, so it's hard to maintain your battery power. Not the Jayco, they think of everything. Look how substantial this tray is. Heavy duty metal tray, easy to pull out, easy to lock into place, very substantial. That's military, that's phenomenal. That's gonna last forever. And it's built all encased in steel. The other thing to the left, you're also gonna get a propane line for an outdoor barbecue grill. Swinging on over. I mean, there's just so many features. I hope I can get it into this web video. Opening this is amazing behind this door. This is a 40-inch flat panel TV, HD, comes with it at that super low sale price. So you have full entertainment opportunity outside. This actually pops out, you can move it around, and you can tilt it. This is amazing. You got family on this side, they can watch the game. You got family on that side, they can watch the game. It's awesome. Everybody's included in the Jayco party. Coming on over to the back, another huge cavernous storage compartment. I mean, you have several storage compartments on this 31 footer. That's amazing. Up top, I don't want to forget, look how long this awning is massive. This power awning comes standard with the LED light integrated into the awning. It literally looks like it's as long as a football field. It's the full length of the unit. A lot of brands in this price point are going to give you like a 5, 6, 7-foot awning, not the Jayco Alante. They give you like a 25-foot awning. This thing is massive. As we come around to the back of the all-new Jayco Alante, there's some amazing features we need to talk about. All the way up to the top, it actually comes standard with a backup camera with infrared visibility, so you can see everything day or night. On top of that, the roof on the all-new Jayco Alante is actually built with a pebble green fiberglass roof with UV inhibitor. It's super important that we talk about that because this roof is thicker than any other roof in this price point. Most brands, most of the Aces and the Forest River products, they're gonna put a cheap rubber roof on there, not the Jayco Alante. This pebble green fiberglass roof is very similar to a $400,000 diesel pusher. That's amazing. That's Jayco. This is also a great area where you can see the big, massive frameless window they put in the back. So you got a lot of natural light coming into your back bedroom. Down below, it actually comes standard with a hitch and it can tow up to 5,000 pounds. It's also pre-wired with a 7-way round and a 4-way flat. So if you want to tow a boat or a car, you're ready to go with the Jayco Alante. Swing on over. This is your area for your electrical cord. It's a 25-foot power cord, 30 amp. This unit comes with 2 ACs with the energy management system. They're actually rated at 11,000 BTUs each. That's awesome. Most brands in this price point, they might give you 1 AC. That's not enough for Jayco. Coming on over to the next storage compartment. Again, you have your rotocast. You have a full coach water filtration system standard on this unit. So your bath water, your sinks, you know, you never know where you're going camping next sometimes. And you get to some parks, the water tastes like sewage. Not in the Jayco Alante. It's going to be nice and fresh everywhere you go. You also have a black sewer tank flush standard on the Jayco Alante. So that cleans out your holding tanks. Really easy to use. Your fresh water and your city water hookups are right here. You also have an area for your water pump, satellite, and cable as well. This takes regular unleaded fuel. Over to the left, there's an area for your black and gray water tanks. All your end caps are right here. This actually comes with upgraded Goodyear tires. They're made in America. They have a 6-year warranty on them. Most brands will put those cheap Chinese tires on there. On a $100 and some odd thousand investment, you know, that's a sin. I mean, it really is. I mean, you're talking about a very expensive piece of equipment. You want to make sure that it's sitting on the highest quality tires. Goodyear tires, made in America. That's awesome. That's Jayco. Swing on over. This is your pass-through storage compartment that we looked at on the other side. So you have 2 of those right next to each other. And then in front of those 2, you actually have your Cummins Onan 4,000 watt generator. Comes standard with this unit. And then another cool little safe storage compartment. You can put tools and what have you right in this one. As I swing into the all-new Jayco Alante, there's so many awesome features up front in the cockpit area. As I sit over to the passenger side over here, I'll notice to the right, it actually comes standard with an additional table just for dining and maybe playing cards, what have you. Over right in the middle here, they did a phenomenal job as far as the layout here. It's a upgraded wood grain dash, and then the stereo system is awesome as well. It actually comes with GPS navigation. They also redesigned the front cab area, so this is a little lower profile, so it's much easier transition to get in the driver's and the passenger seat. The driver's seat and the passenger seat in the Jayco Alante is upgraded as well. The nice feature here, they're leather seats as opposed to the cheap fabric ones, and then it actually has a 6-way power seat, front, back, and then they swivel 360 degrees as well. Coming on over to the left of the steering wheel, this is where all your controls are for your heated mirrors. You can actually have your adjustment for your power mirrors right here. Your power shade. It also comes standard with the battery boost button, and then it comes with a upgraded equalizer system with auto level. So all you have to do is push one button. In a matter of minutes, your coach is fully level. Swinging on up just above me is amazing. This is actually a Euro loft bunk. It's made in Italy. This is unlike any other queen bed out there of any other Class A in this price point. The reason why I say that is because it's rated for 750 pounds. Most brands are only rated for 350 to 500 if you're lucky. The Jayco Alante bed is actually rated for 750 pounds. It's super quiet, easy to use. Most brands really look like an afterthought, more or less. Not with the Jayco Alante. Look how clean and finished it looks. They did a great job. The power system, it's easy to use, it's quiet. Again, it's rated for 750 pounds. Very comfortable. It's an actual queen bed. So you can put 2 adults up here. You can put 3 or 4 kids if you needed to. And then it actually has louvers underneath for maximum comfort. And then it also has safety rails standard. And again, a ladder. Just listen how quiet that is. You really can't even notice that I'm putting the bed up because it's that quiet. That's amazing. Swing on over up top here, you're going to notice that it actually has a digital antenna, so you don't have to crank it up like some of those other brands. It's fixed and it gives you a lot better reception. Swing over to the kitchen area. Look how substantial this backsplash is. It's actually a tile backsplash. It's not just a cheap sticker. A lot of the other brands just put a cheap piece of decal on there. This is actually a residential tile that Jayco puts on there for you. And then you have a double bowl stainless steel sink with a pull-out sprayer for those bigger pots and pans. You have undermount LED lights here, so they're cool to the touch. It's more of a true light. They give you a big window here. And then look at this. It actually comes standard with MCD shades. A lot of brands will just put some cheap metal mini blind here, not the Jayco Alante. MCD shades, they're easy to clean. It's a blackout shade. You'll see a lot of high-end $400,000 diesel pushers with the MCD shades. Come standard at that super low sale price that we put on our 2 Alantes that we have on special. Up top, you can feel the quality when you open up the cabinets. All their cabinets are built in-house. All their employees, 80% I should say, are Amish or Mennonite, so they know woodwork unlike anybody else. They're mortise and tenon, tongue and groove cabinets, and you can actually hear the quality. So you have tons of storage, and then you have nickel finished hardware. Very, very well thought out. Look at the expansive counter space this has. So you have a lot of prep area here, a lot of area. I mean, I'm not a big chef, but my wife would love this. She'd think she died and gone to heaven. So this is amazing. Down below, you have tons of storage. You have full frame extension here, 75-pound ball bearing drawer glides. A lot of brands it's wood on wood and they're cumbersome. They're hard to use. They break often. Not with the Jayco Alante. This is very, very substantial. That's all plywood. There's no off-gassing with that. A lot of the other brands put some cheap resin glues in there. Not with the Alante. And then you have tons of storage underneath your sink. I mean, I could almost go in here. It's massive. You can put huge pots and pans in there. It's pretty extensive storage, and then you can get to it from the other side as well. Then over here you have additional storage, a little goodie bag from Jayco. Up top, more storage above the microwave. The other neat thing is Jayco actually they really think about you and your family when they're putting together their motorhome. Look where the microwave is. It's at an easy area to get into it. A lot of brands put the microwave 10 feet high. You got to get on a step ladder to get to the microwave, not with the Alante. It's easy access and everything's right where it's supposed to be. This actually comes with a 3-burner cooktop with a high output on the front. Down below you have a 16-inch oven, comes standard. A lot of brands will skip that, just put a drawer there, not the Jayco. The refrigerator is something special. It actually almost brings a tear to my eye because they think about everything. This is actually a Norcold refrigerator as opposed to a Dometic. Some of the other brands they put out there in the market, they're made in China or some of these other foreign lands. This is actually made in America, so it's super easy to get parts. This is an upgraded Norcold refrigerator. It's an 8 cubic foot refrigerator. Look how substantial this is. Look at all the storage here. You actually get 2 additional shelves in this refrigerator as opposed to the 6 cubic foot most of those less expensive brands will put in. So you have a much larger refrigerator and freezer. The freezer goes down 2 inches. So think about it. You're going 70 miles an hour down the road. You know, ice cream and whatever else you put in here is not going to shift and fall out when you get to your destination. It also has a thermostatically controlled setting on here as well. That's super easy to use. And then to the right, a lot of brands just skip out on the pantry. I don't know why. I don't know if it's cost or, you know, this, again, it's just they're not thinking. Not Jayco. Look how substantial the storage is. So you got 1, 2, 3, you have 4 massive pantry storage areas. And then swing over to the dinette area. This is super cool. Not a lot of brands put seat belts in every seating position. Jayco does. It costs a lot of extra money to do that, but Jayco spares no cost for your family safety. If you look, it actually has seat belts. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here, I just want to point out this actually has the optional theater seats. At our special sale price, we actually put the couch in there for additional sleeping at no cost. So again, the Alantes that we have on special come with the big booth and the big couch. The theater seats are an option. So the cushion here are reversible. The cool thing about these cushions, they're very, very thick. It's a 4-inch high density foam cushion. And they're also made right at the Jayco factory. So it says Jayco right there. The reason why I point that out, as far as quality control goes, you know where to get replacement parts. You know, 5 years down the road, you get a spill or a tear or something, you can call Jayco, get the same exact size and color cushion. A lot of brands, you look at the tag, it says, you know, North Korea or something. I don't know where they make them, but Jayco, it's made in-house. So all their soft goods, they do a phenomenal job. They make them in-house. And you know, it makes me feel better. Down below here, if you can get a shot of this, it's all plywood instead of particle board. Look how thick that is. A lot of brands will just put a cheap piece of alu on, more or less just like one of these thin panels. Jayco upgrades it 5 times that thickness. Down below here, you're also going to know, you know, again, this is rated for safety. So you have 1,100 pound pull test for each seatbelt, and they're actually built right and screwed into steel, bolted into steel. I want to take a second and just kind of make this dinette up, because this dinette is actually super easy to make up. It's a new system that within literally 30 seconds you can make up the bed, which is pretty cool. A lot of times my brothers and I, we do little tests to see who's faster. I usually beat them. So then you got your full bed right there. And it just, again, in like 1 minute, you can make up the bed. You know, no one has to fight where they're sleeping. It's really, really easy to do. And again, our Jayco Alantes that we have on special comes with the couch. The air conditioning system in this unit actually has 2 11,000 B2 ACs. They're all ducted throughout, and you can actually open and close each vent, and they're directional. So over here, here's your power management area. So all your slide buttons are right here, your generator start and stop button. This also comes with an inverter, so you can actually watch your TV as you're going down the road. It also comes with tank heaters, so you actually have a heated holding tank standard on this unit. Comes with that at that super low sale price. The water pump, and then of course your hot water heater is gas and electric. DSI, direct spark ignition. Down below you have your thermostatically controlled AC, and then light switch here. Your shower right behind me. This is awesome. You actually have a trifold glass shower door here, which locks into place, and then it's not rattling all over the place when you're going down the road. So that's a big deal. A lot of brands, you know, they don't put additional locks on their shower doors. Jayco does. It's glass, so it's easier to clean. Coming over to the bathroom, you're going to notice more storage. Jayco does a great job. Their medicine cabinet here is all wood, so this is solid wood cabinet doors. And then you have the style here, additional shelves, and then tons of counter space, stainless steel bowl, extra towel rack, outlets, and then even more storage down below. And then just behind me, you'll notice a massive window. So you don't feel closed in. You feel like it's nice, airy, open. And then again, you got your MCD shades, super easy to clean. They won't hold smells, and they won't get moldy or mildewy. Again, look at all the soft goods that Jayco makes. This is all handmade right in-house. A lot of brands skip that. They're not going to put window treatments on there. Jayco's not going to do that to you. Going over to the bedroom, this actually, the 31V comes with a queen bed slide room. You have extra nightstands here on each side of the bed. And then you have, look how deep the storage is here. That goes back probably at least 2 feet. So you can put pillows, blankets, whatever you need in there. And then on each side of the bed, I don't know if you can get this in the shot here, but you actually have a window on both sides. So you have cross ventilation, maximum comfort. You don't feel closed in. It's very open and airy in here. You can spend additional time in your extra living space here. And then across from the bed, you have tons of storage. I mean, this is just like the full wall is just a massive bank of storage. So, I mean, all the way down from the bottom here, look at all the storage drawers. This costs tons of money. A lot of brands just skip this area. They don't give you drawers. So you have tons of storage here. Thanks for checking out the all-new Jayco Alante. Keep in mind, just to recap a few items we went over, you're going to get the 120-inch windshield, the 2-year Jayco exclusive warranty, the upgraded Jayco J-Ride handling package, and of course the pebble grain fiberglass roof, and more. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call or check us out online at rv1.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day.